Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 11. We will presentation about Putri. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Alfina Novita Ardiyanti. My index number is 2019-32014. Okay, let's start the presentation. And the first slide is definition of Putri. Putri is a type of literature that conveys thought, describe a scene or tells a story in a concentrated lyrical arrangement of words. Putri can be structured with rhyme lines and meter. The rhythm and emphasis of a line based on syllabic beats. Putri can also be free form, which follows no formal structure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nor Saifuddin. My index number is 2019-3-2016. Here I want to explain about elements of Putri. Rhythm. Rhythm is a literary device which demonstrates the long and short patterns through stressed and unstressed syllables, particularly in versive form. The second is rhyme. Rhyme is a tool utilizing repeating patterns that brings rhythm or musicality in Putri, which differentiate them from prose, which is plain. A rhyme is employed for the specific purpose of rendering a pleasing effect to a Putri, which makes its recital an enjoyable experience. The second is alliteration. Alliteration is derived from Latin's latera. It means letter of alphabet. It is a stylistic device in which a number of words having the same first consonant sound occur close together in a series. The fourth is assonance. Assonance takes place when two or more words close to one another repeat the same vowel sound, but start with different consonant sounds. Assonance is primarily used in Putri in order to add rhythm and music by adding an internal rhyme to a poem. The fifth is stanzas. In Putri, a stanza is a division of four or more lines having a fixed length, mere or rhyming scheme. Stanza divides a poem in such a way that does not harm its balance, but rather it adds to the beauty, to the symmetry of a poem. The sixth is imagery. Imagery means to use figurative language to represent objects, action, ideas in such a way that it appeals to our physical senses. The seventh is diction. Diction can be defined as style of speaking or writing, determined by the choice of words by speakers or a reader.
My name is Isih Soleh Riyadi and my index number is 2019, 320 and 21. I will explain about genre of Putri. Genre of Putri is the classification of Putri based on its form and content. There are many kinds of Putri that can be classified according to the era, form and content. Based on the era, Putri can be divided into old Putri and new Putri. Included in the old types of Putri are mantra, bidal, pantun, seloka, gurindam, syair, Arabic verse. Old poetry usually use Malay. Meanwhile, new poetry that use Indonesian can be classified based on its form and content. New poetry based on its form is distinguished based on the number of lines in each stanza, namely disticon, tersina, quatrians, quints, sextet, septime, sonata, and free rhymes. New poetry based on its content is classified into ballads, romance, ode, hymn, epigram, satire, and idyll. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.